Hey people, this is Joe Bright, your host of Poetry Song. Poetry is something that drives us through every day. Well, mine anyway. And I constantly battle with the words in my mind and in my soul. Poetry Song takes everyday topics and put them in verse just for you. The battle for dominance is on. Join me every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. until 8:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be changing the world with poetry, one line at a time, right here on Poetry Song. Anger issues. I have them. Yes, I do. I can't remember when I didn't. Sometimes when you least expect it, an infinitesimal thought from a time you haven't given any thought to in a long time takes advantage of a quiet time. It slips in under the radar in a moment of introspection, blasting through like a tidal wave during a day at the park near the shore while you're enjoying a glass of Chardonnay with your significant other, who just happens to be apologizing again. And it's there. And you don't really have a full memory of why anger is an issue. It just is. But anger is in the details. The first time I rolled my eyes in righteous indignation, my youth clouded my ability to see anything except what I wanted. My eyes rolled clean through my teens, and as time passed, as the years do, my hands made gestures clearly not measured in the least explainable. But whenever the feeling of anger arose, it became clear where the fuse started and ended. With me, externally. Hands raised in the air, fists balled into knots, my fingers splayed, pointing accusations at the offending party. And just when I thought there was going to be a time to cool down, my head couldn't stop throbbing because I really didn't realize that my eyes became shot with blood and my face was contorting to a point that I could see harsh lines along my cheekbones. But the worst part was feeling your heart race like a herd of stampeding rhino or elephants. Your jaw aching because before you even said a word, you were grinding and gritting your teeth and your molars so hard it was what caused the headache in the first place. And you were gripping something balled in your hand and found out it was just tissue. Time is not your friend in times like these. You know it's best to keep your mouth shut. Stay out of it. And sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you just can't. One bad thought. 2 days ago, I was uniquely pissed. One thought after another came into my head that seemed to make me angrier by the minute. As the day progressed, there was no one thing that I could put my finger on that would help me pinpoint this wretched disposition. It just was. And no amount of positive thinking seemed to help. A good thought was surreptitiously replaced by a bad one. My mind seemed to want to follow the torrent of reviling going on in my head. I had to physically, outwardly, inwardly, lovingly, with fierce determination, tell myself, cut this crap out. You just can't let some random thought take root unsuspiciously and grow under the guise of a passing thought, memory, forgotten conversation. Nip it, squash it, stomp it out. It has no place in who you are today. Don't let it fester. Don't give it breath. Whether it's right or wrong, whether you were judged, justified, or seek to be vilified. It is a was, a should have been, a should have said, a never was. It has no weight unless you pick it up. It has no credence unless you give it. It has no power unless you give it power. Go away, bad thought. I'm better than that now. I may have been that other person before, but I've grown. I've matured. I've learned from my mistakes and the mistakes of others. I won't allow you to hold me back another second. I've replaced you with thoughts more near and dear to my heart. So it shrank away and scuttled back into the darkness from whence it came. But I have to be on the lookout for it, set up my guards and sentries. Because first chance it gets, it's coming back. Hey people, this is Joe Bright, your host of Poetry Song. Poetry is something that drives us through every day. Well, mine anyway. And I constantly battle with the words in my mind and in my soul. Poetry Song takes everyday topics and put them in verse just for you. The battle for dominance is on. Join me every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. until 8:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be changing the world with poetry, one line at a time, right here on Poetry Song.